Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Technically, it's not the morning for me, but maybe it is for someone that's watching. Today, we are going to cover Unlinked. If you have seen some of my other videos recently, Unlinked is a new project, a sci-fi project that's coming out here in the near future. It's partnering up with Farming Tales and Taco. It's very promising. It will be in phase two, will be a 3D game where multiverse type of game. Looks pretty exciting. At the end of this video, I'll show you a quick clip of the demo or the first sneak peek that they released of phase two. Phase one will be 2D mission based, just a temporary way you can get a handle of the game. But today was their first sale, pack sale. If you've seen my other videos, as I mentioned, they've done 11 free drops. Basically, they did a golden frame and then they did 10 shear stones. The shear stones you could combine into the first playable card. Today is the first drop where they are doing packs of distributors. Distributors will, starting tomorrow and for the next 30 days, will produce the the full abundance of grain and plasma tokens that are in game. So essentially, if you have some of these distributors, you'll start getting the tokens. I'm not sure if it's just going to account and you'll get all the tokens at the end of the 30 days or how exactly it's going to work. But what I want to do is I want to get the distributors so I have a base of tokens. They're gonna fill out or push out all of the different tokens, and then after that 30 days, uh, these will still be valuable because anything that's used as far as the grain or the plasma in game goes back into a pool and then gets redistributed to these distributors on a daily basis. So you'll continue to get essentially a staked income flow of tokens. So that's why it's a valuable drop. Um, it's still very early in the game. There's been some complaints about it's too early for this type of sale, but this is a new way of doing it, and I kind of like it. I think it's a neat opportunity, and if you got in there early, I think it's great. I don't think it's sold out. Let's jump over to the actual sale page. Yeah, it did not sell out, and there's some people in the Discord that were joking and making fun because it didn't sell out, but that's actually a good thing for those of you that bought it. And the reason that is because there is a set amount, and I'm trying to scroll up here to see the exact number. There is 1 million of each of the tokens. So the less distributors there are, the more tokens each distributor will distribute because within the 30 days, no matter what, it's going to push out those 1 million tokens. So since it didn't sell out, these distributors actually got a whole lot more valuable, which is going to be fantastic. It may be tougher to get to the higher rarities through the blending process, but as far as the value and what you'll get, even on the common ones, will be higher than if we sold out. So it's a good thing. I went through and I actually purchased a number of the packs. I'm scrolling back down here. Um, I wasn't whitelisted for the Galactic pack. That was 5,000. Just not my budget. As much as I would have loved it to be in my budget, it's not there. So I didn't even attempt to get whitelisted for that. Looks like I think there was only 8 of those that sold out. 10 total of those that sold, and those are for higher investors. And then they had the interplanetary pack, planetary pack, and the satellite pack. I bought 2 interplanetary packs. Those are the large packs. Comes with 10 distributors. You can get there's a percentage for all rarities. The planetary comes with 7. I ended up getting one of these packs. Wanted to get 2, but I didn't have enough wax. It also comes with all the rarities, but it's slightly lower percentage of getting the higher rarity ones. And then the satellite ones, these are the small packs. They come with 3. Mostly, it's all low rarities. There's no chance of getting legendary or mythic with these packs. So I ended up getting 3 just because I had the wax there. I'm gonna go ahead and at some point down the road this week, I will go on my Twitter account, and give a couple of these out throughout the week. So keep an eye on the Twitter. The Twitter, I just called it the Twitter. Keep an eye on my Twitter to have a chance to go ahead and win one of those. And again, you essentially get free coin. Um, and I think the long-term value, especially if this game is successful, is going to be it's going to be good. That's why I bought into it. And I bought so many packs. So let's go ahead and jump over. These are the packs that I bought. These are the small ones, the satellites. This is the medium one, and these are the large. And if I hover over it, you can see the percentage. For example, the satellites, 81% of them are going to be common, 18% uncommon, and only 1% rare, which I'm not sure yet if I'll hold on to these. I'll definitely open one for this video, but I may hold on to two of those just for future. The medium pack had a chance for all rarities. A little over half of them are going to be commons. Uncommon 30%, rare 15%, epic 1.5. Then you have the legendary. And then last but not least, these are the big boys, at least the big boys that I could get whitelisted for. Um, Most of them are going to be higher than common. So only 42% common, uncommon is 33, rare is 20, epic is in the 3, legendary is 1, and mythic is 0.5. Obviously, I want to get some mythics, um, or legendary. Obviously, the odds are not in my favor. Most likely, I'll get a lot of the lower end. And if you all watched the last pack pool I did, it did not go well for me. It was the venue pack pool, pack opening for Taco, and I got all commons. It won't. I don't think it'll be that case this time, obviously, because I have more packs to open. So let's hope for better luck. And before we actually go into the pack openings, I should apologize at the beginning of this video. I have a cold. It's not the special cold. I don't want to name it. But my voice is a little rough. So let's go ahead to pack openings, and then once we have the pack opening, we'll jump over and do a few blendings for y'all. As I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and open one of the satellites. So you can open it in Nefty, you can open it here. I'm just going to open it in Atomic Hub. Um, let's go ahead and do the higher one, the higher mint, even though I don't think the mint has anything to do with what value you have, especially in this high level. So let's go ahead and reveal. It's asking me to authenticate. And for those of you that have struggling with the same way I am, CPU has been ridiculous recently. There we go. And these look like, I wish I did. I think these are all commons, which is kind of what I expected. We got one grain distributor. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. In these packs, they're not specific to grain and they're not specific to plasma. You could get either or. So as you saw, I got one grain, I think this is a common, and two plasma distributors. I can actually combine the plasma distributors and bring it up to an uncommon. So let's go ahead and go back. What we're going to do is we're not going to open the medium pack. So let's go ahead here. This one's the medium. Wish me luck. Now I have a better chance of getting something that's not a common. I knew those two, the three that came out of that last pack were going to be common, so I wasn't too excited about them. So let's reveal this and see how we did, or see how I did. All right, there we go. That's bigger. I think that's a big boy. Ooh, there we go. Plasma distributors. Ah, much better than all the commons. I like getting a whole bunch. And I'm actually gonna jump over to my inventory because I am not sure of the actual rarities I just got there. I like these big boys. Let's see what we got. We got a couple rares. They're rares. They're bigger. I got a little excited because they're bigger ones, so I wasn't sure if they'd be any bigger than a rare. But I can go ahead and combine those into these two plasma rares into epics. And then down here we have another rare. So we actually got three rares out of that box. And as I mentioned, these are the commons. Can be combined into uncommons and then up the chain. It takes 64 uncommons combined to make a mythic plus. I don't know why I want to say mythical, but a mythic plus. So let's go ahead and we're going to open one of the big boys, the interplanetary. Hope we get a legendary or a mythic, and then I'll take you over to the blending, and we'll just do a quick blend to show you how that goes. So we'll go ahead with this one. Mint 320. Cross your fingers. Let's hope for something big. So let's get the legendary at least. How cool would that be to get a legendary? There we go. Those are all rares. commons, rare, uncommons. Ooh, there's, I think that's, don't think I got anything fun out of this. I'm not sure what this one is, but I'm assuming it's maybe epic. So let's go ahead and jump over. I'm going to refresh this. I'm assuming it's an epic. I'll be able to combine a bunch of these plasma rares into another epic. Let's see, this is the one I was looking at. Yep, it's an epic. So I didn't get the legendary one, but I'm happy to get an epic. And then I'll combine a number of these. So let's go ahead over to the blending. And I should have showed you this before, so I apologize if you're this far into the video. Uh, these are the different ones that you can get. These are the mythics, and that's what I should have showed. Um, this is the plasma mythic distributor, and this is the grain one. So if you got anything that looks like these, congratulations. Those are awesome. We got the legendaries. I should be able to combine up to a plasma legendary. And then we got the grain down here, and I showed you some of the others. What I'm going to do, just for the purposes of this, let's go ahead and create an uncommon plasma, since I had a whole bunch of those. It just takes two. It just takes two. It takes two cards in order to bump it up, and then they're burned. So we'll go ahead and do one of these blended up. It's kind of nice because it only takes two, and you get a whole bunch in the packs. So I went ahead and I bumped that up, and now that's as easy as it is for blending. Your goal, what you want to do, is obviously get the higher rarities, because the higher rarities have the higher points as far as getting as many tokens as possible. This shows up to a mythic, but they've hinted quite a few times at a mythic plus, which I'm assuming is two mythics combined into a mythic plus. I'm not 100% sure. But I'll go ahead and I'll do other videos on this. And again, check out my Twitter in the very near future. What I'll do is I'm going to give away some of these. So you can, if you miss the sale, you can at least get some without having to buy them on the secondary market. As I mentioned, they are going to be pretty nice, especially since it didn't even come close to selling out. So these are going to be valuable. They're going to be producing quite a few coin. I don't know the exact amount of coin. Obviously, the higher rarity, the better. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a great day. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you all.